Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete, and I think I did not. Okay, it only went landscape. All right, if you hang with me, this could be the best 30 minutes you're going to spend getting ready for 2026 because we all have to have a strategy. We all have to be aware of all the change that's happening, whether it's AI, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's a digital revolution, whether it's mobile, personal development, or entrepreneurial. All these trends, let me put one up here. All these are going to affect how you have a bright future, an abundant future, or one that's not so good. Because if you have the wrong strategy, you could be putting your ladder on the wrong wall. And you want to be dead on this one because this one, there's more opportunity than ever been in our lifetime. So understanding digital assets. This is a digital asset. I'm going to give you a free course, my gift to you, because I want you to get focused. I want you to have clarity. I want you to have energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Because most of us that I've seen in my 500 plus podcasts are focusing on the 20%. Now, it's always good to focus on the 20% that give the 80% return. That's standard. But if you're on the 20% sandbox, and right next to it is the 80%, which is the global opportunity, and you are playing with maybe 150 people that know, like, and trust you locally, and you're not aware of the global opportunity, then you're missing the 80% who don't know you. How does a person get to know you? Online. You have to take them through a journey online for them to be able to know, like, and trust you. It never changes. It's always know, like, and trust. But if you're focused on the local, going to all the networking events locally, building your business locally, and you don't realize that this business is now global, people halfway around the world can entertain you as a business. Because if you are digital, and I had a friend that when we were talking about this, he said, I'm not global. I have an electrical company. True. He does have an electric company. He said, I can't send my trucks all over the world, all over the US. True. But his 5-year journey can be digitized. His 5-year journey has value because he's done it. He's built a company. People want to know how you built a company. When I needed to know about Bitcoin, I joined the community. When I wanted to be a high performance coach, I found the best, Brendan Bouchard. When I wanted to be a key person of influence online, I found the best, Daniel Priestley. And when you find the best and learn from the best and are coached by the best, your game elevates. So let's go back to the sandbox. Got 2 sandboxes. You're trying to decide which one do I play in. One on the left is the local sandbox. You've been doing that all your whole life. And that's the 20% of the opportunity. But look at the other sandbox. That's the global opportunity. People can buy your expertise around the world if it's the right expertise. But if you don't put yourself out there and you don't have an online profile, meaning they can't get to know, like, and trust you online, then you're only local. You've given up your global opportunity. So focus on the right strategy. Focus on one, let me go here. Be a key person of influence online. Buy Daniel Priestley's book. And there's a thing, 7-11-4. It's between 2 and 7 hours. But if people can't get to know, like, and trust you, and they can't go on a journey with you, because the brain will will stop certain things from coming in. Because if it didn't, our brains would explode with information. But it has like a barrier. Let's say you have 150 people you know, like, and trust locally. Everybody else, it just goes right over. But once they break into that relationship wheel, then you see them, you notice them, you respond to them. Let's say you're interested in a Tesla and you go test drive them. Now you go out there and you see them everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And they are everywhere. So it's not like, but you see them more because you're familiar, you're interested in it. And that's how the brain works. People have to get to know, like, and trust you. Know, like, and trust you online. And Daniel Priestley does it best. Look him up. Look, I've probably listened to thousands of hours, read all 5 of his books, and I've been trained by the best, Brendan Bouchard. The 5 high performance habits: clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. You master those, you're going to be a high performer, because you got to have clarity. Clarity gives you energy. Energy gives you courage. Courage helps you to be more productive. And then you become more influential as you build that trust, as you gain. Keep getting better. Keep getting better. Keep getting better. I'm part of Growth Day. Every single day, Brendan coaches me. Every single day. And his community of personal growth experts, people that are trained, people that are multimillionaires who have done what they're doing and can help you become a better parent, a better whatever you want to be. It's in there. That's more content than you'll ever see in your life. And you have to have a plan to implement it. But every single day, he coaches me. So he prepares. I do my 5 to Thrive. So I answer a question. I put down my list of what are things I'm going to accomplish. And it's always the one thing. What is the one thing I'm going to do? I put 3, but I have to get that one done. Because if you can get the most important thing in your pursuit, your journey, and you can get it done every day, it keeps compounding. Most stay distracted. They check emails when they first get up. They tap into other people's problems. They watch TikTok videos. They watch their TV 4 hours a day. They waste a lot of valuable time. And when you invest in you and you create your life, that's where you get an abundant future. That's where you get a bright future. Create. There's 2 types of people on TikTok. There's the creators and the consumers. Creators are making it happen. Consumers are just consuming. And you can't consume other people's lives. You have to create your life. Same with assets and activity. You could be out there thinking, I got to be everywhere. I got to go to every networking event. I got to just show up. I got to be everywhere. That's activities. I don't do that anymore. I've created 9 courses, a thriving community. I podcast. I create assets. I don't create activities. Activities come and go. Assets are planted. Digital assets grow. They never go away. They keep growing. They keep growing. Search my name. Now search your name. Put PK Podcast. That's my middle initial. I will have the first 5 pages of Google. 5. Not the first page, not half of the first page, 5. because I create assets. I don't have to go to every activity. Activities come and they go. That event you went to yesterday is gone. Did you create an asset? No. You saw a bunch of people, you were entertained, you wasted valuable time. And if you are wasting your time, you never get it back. There's 24 hours in every day. I do 3 5-hour days in one. I have a set schedule for each chunk of 5 hours. So when you do that, you guard your time, you treasure, you're focused, you're clear. And when you do that, you're creating those assets. And those assets, why I dominate 5 pages of Google, why there's plenty of content. You may not like me, but you certainly won't say, can't find you. Oh, you can find me. And if that's the case with yourself where they can't find you, they can't go on a journey with you. You can't be a key person of influence. I wrote the book, Reputation Matters, years ago. I think 5 years ago. Now, reputation matters online. It was about Google's presence. It was about all the local. This is before everything went global. Now, reputation matters online. And what Google says about you is your online profile. You have to craft it, build it, put it out there, a book, a workshop, a podcast, a video, a webinar. All these are assets, and you got to put it out there, because if people are interested in you, they will follow your journey. And if you don't give people an opportunity to go on a journey with you, it's over. And you stay in the box of 20%, and you give up your opportunity, which is 80%. The pie's bigger. There's a couple billion people. Do you want to go for 150 people locally, or do you want to go global? You can. And if you do, I'm going to put something up here. All right, book a clarity session. And also, let me see here. You can scan the QR code or go to pkane.me/clarity. Book a 15-minute free call. Answer a few questions, and then let's talk about your strategy. Do you have the right strategy going into 2026? If you do, the future is bright. You're going to have an abundant future because you have to create demand. Leads are demand. You create leads, you get a healthy cash flow, and you get a vibrant community. We say generate leads, create cash flow, and build thriving communities. That's what we do. And if you're not creating leads, you have a hobby, because you're not going to create cash flow and you won't have a thriving community. So you got to focus on your leads. That's what we focus for our clients. And if you want, we are we have a really vibrant community that we are starting. We have a few people. Let me see if I can go to the right here. Okay. So this is the KPI, Key Person of Influence, Club of Impact and Influence. Impact and influence. We want to change the world. We want to help you get your voice out there. Have a strategy in 2026 to be a key person of influence online. And when you do, and once you master that and you keep going, you're always going to be able to be found. You're always going to give people an opportunity to go on a journey with you. You be a key person of influence and you create leads. The cash flow comes and the community follows. So generate leads. Get on a podcast. Start the journey. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. First step, be a guest on our podcast. Let me introduce you to our community. Now, if you want to join Our KPI club with the soft launch, there's some, whoa, you get 9 programs, 9 online programs that are going to help you be a key person of identify your key strategic partners, podcast academy, productivity, journaling, mindset, goals, and habits. These are just some of the courses that you get. The $100 you spend, you'll get 10 times that the first month. And that'll allow you to see the future. And we'll hold your hand. Hold your hand. You don't have to figure out yourself. Just follow a strategy. Create assets. Generate cash flow. Build a thriving community. Because if you do, the future is bright. And if you go, you can go to KPI Club, pkane.me/KPI Club. Money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied the first month, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. But you're not going to want it because you're going to get 10x your value out of it the first month. The first month. We do live events. We're doing workshops. We do luncheons. We're always connecting you to people so you can grow your relationships, grow your connections. Relationships matter. Your business is about relationships. Your ability to see the future, to see the global opportunity, will determine whether you have an abundant future and a bright future versus one that you may not be around. Because if you don't implement AI into your business, you're never going to be able to compete. Never. Because somebody that leans into it, we teach you that. That's part every Monday. Jeff Bourgeois, my partner up in Canada, who's written about 300 so books, smartest guy I know. And he's been into AI for 3 years, intensely putting models together for you to be successful and going to hold your hand. So you get the AI hand and you got the key person of influence hand. I'm a certified high performance coach. So we're going to coach you through the transition, through the transformation, because the future is bright for those that have the right strategy. And the right strategy is you don't have to be everywhere. You have to be somewhere. And somewhere is online. So go ahead and sign up. Once you sign up, we'll have an onboarding process. And when you get nine programs, you get your own automated podcasting system where it protects your time and schedules for you. That way you get a business card. The first 12 get a full color, 2-sided business card designed by our team, Trexa and Rolando. And we hold your hand through that, transformation. And when you transform your business, you have a business of abundance, of a bright future. Now, let me give you a free course. Okay. Now, I told you about the course, and I'm going to put it up here because the gift of learning comes with getting access to this course. Let me put this up here. Okay. So this is, hold on. Oh, connection. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to put that up there. Let me see here. I want to be able to make it easy for you. So clarity comes with due to connection. Yeah, connect. So go to pkane.me/connect. And I'm going to put it in bigger so you can see it better. And you have 12 individual sessions, 12 weeks. You're with 10 focused business leaders that want to learn the transformation process. 5 of our wonderful veterans and 5 youth. Together, you're better. 20 people going through clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Persuasion mastery, physiology mastery, psychology mastery, purpose mastery, productivity mastery. These are the sessions you go through. Together, you're better. And this course normally is $300, but you get it for free. Use the word gift. And I'm going to put up here a QR code. Hold on here. I know I needed to do it, but hey, I'm going to do it here. Hold on here. All right. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Let me see. PS. Hold on here. I'm going to let you see that for just a second while I put one up here. I'm going to put it up here so we can make sure you have the best December and January because you are a key person of influence online. Let me get this. Okay. Here we go. I know I found it here. There we go. Okay. All right. Hold on here. I'm going to give it to you. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Bear with me. Okay. Hold on here. Let me get this out. And then I'll put this in there. And, oops, nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. And access to course. It's going to be here in just a second. Okay. Connect. Let me see if I can spell. Connect to course. Okay. Okay. Hold on here. Thanks for your patience. It's worth it. It is worth it. Okay. Now, all right. Oops, here we go. Okay. This one right here. You can scan the QR code, and that'll get you to the page, the connect page, pk.me/connect. That way you can get access to the course. Use the word gift. That'll waive the $300 fee. If you want to invest in yourself and you want to put $300 into yourself, you can. We give half of it away to the local charities and to veterans organization, drug rehab, Rotary International, and we give it to the veterans too. I think I said it, but we didn't. So we do give a lot to make that impact because we want to make an impact and we want to help you make an impact. So scan the QR code, get the free course, and activate your future, a bright future, an abundant future. So remember, we got all these trends going on. You have also, this is the basis of the course: clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. And key person of influence, Daniel Priestley, has the 7-11-4. That's 7 hours. They got to get to know you. So help people get to know you. Be a guest on my podcast. Let me introduce you to our community. Make it your first digital asset that people can get to know you. And if you do that, you can go to pkane.me. Just drop the connect, put pkane.me. Let me see if I can do it up here. I don't know if I have it. I don't think I do. No, let's see. Darn. Okay, just take connect off there. Go to pkane.me, and you can be a guest on the podcast. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The first step is be a guest on the podcast. Let me introduce you and your story to our community so they can get to know you, like you, and trust you. So I wish you the very best. I hope we can see you on the podcast. I hope we can see you in the KPI Club, and we can help you have an abundant and bright future. Because have a strategy, and you will. All right. Woo, yeah. I love it. Be bold. Make an impact.